Oh, good morning, everybody. Day 16, I do believe. And there was a lightning storm this morning. It was crazy. And I've almost been struck by lightning twice now, so I should know better than to do what I'm doing right now, because the storm's not over. I'm just in a little middle patch, and I'm climbing up to a ridge. Is probably not the best decision, but I'm pretty confident I can miss lightning 3 times. We'll see. Maybe the 3rd time's just the charm, and I might get struck. You never know. If it happens, it happens, I guess. It's meant to be. But anyways, I'm off to Delaware Water Gap. I think it's like 15 miles or 16 miles, something in that range. So, yeah. Hope you guys have a great day. And I'll touch back with the rainy views and cool stuff. You know, just like I do, baby. So, hold on. Tricky with this umbrella. Alrighty, wish me luck. The rain has pretty much stopped for a second. No, I still got my umbrella handy just in case, because I figure if I put it away, it'll start raining. You know, it's like Murphy's Law, right? You pull the umbrella out, it stops raining. You put it away, it starts raining. So I'm gonna hold on to it, and hopefully it'll work in my favor today. Ooh, these rocks are trickier when they're wet. Trail goes this way. So I'm pretty sure this is what they call wolf rocks. We got a cloudy view. Now, really, why didn't they just take us over the top of these rocks? Would have been so much better. Alrighty. Wolf rocks. Yeah. So the wet rocks are a little tricky.
But that's okay. I got a shorter day today, so I got plenty of time. I'm taking my time through here, even though I probably could just run across these rocks when they're wet. It's a whole different story. And yeah, you don't want to slip and fall and hurt yourself. See, when they're wet, you can't just jump on this rock however you want. You gotta make sure that you're landing right, or you're gonna slip and fall.
It's impressive. So, I had pretty good service right in this little spot, so I just called Garmin, the InReach people, and I'm like, hey man, my Garmin isn't tracking me. So there's a few things I can do. There's a soft reset. Once I get to town, I'm gonna mess with it. I'm not gonna do it right now. But so I'm gonna get to town, I'm gonna soft reset it. And then if that doesn't work, I got to get to a computer and hook it up to a computer and download the software and update the Garmin itself. I've been on the phone a lot today. I really don't know why. First one, Garmin, yeah, for sure. I know why I did that. But the last two calls, I really don't even know why I wasted my breath. So I called the ATC Museum in Pine Grove Furnace. And, you know, I was just curious. Like, I said, hey, I've got the most random question you've probably heard in a while. He's like, yeah, what's that? I'm like, well, can you tell me, like, who has, I'm just talking about through hikes here, who has through hiked the AT the most times, and what is that number that they through hiked? He had no idea. Couldn't even tell me. So, I got off the phone with Mike there. I think it was Mike. Yeah, at the ATC. And then I called up, or the museum was Mike. And then I called up to Harper's Ferry, the ATC Conservancy, and asked them if they knew who has hiked the trail through hikes the most times. And they have no idea either. Here's a campsite with a view. Well, kind of a view. You can see down in there. Well, apparently. Okay, check this weird thing out. You know what? You know what ooh, look at this. You know what I think this is? I think somebody got married here. Or something. I don't know how you'd fit two people in here. You're like, oh yes, I do. Oh, I do too. Oh, I think there's something wrong with me today. I'm like a chatty Cathy. Alrighty. To a view spot. Let me just see. It's clearing up a little bit. That's good. Oh yeah. This is nice. I'm gonna zoom you in a bit. Boop. If I'm not mistaken, we're gonna ride this ridge and then drop down the other side before that other mountain. Right in this little V. Boop. Delaware Water Gap. Pretty positive. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. That's funny. So, I actually posted a thing on the Alda website or the Facebook page, just asking if anybody knew, like, what is the number of hikes that somebody's done, through hikes. So I'm like 5 miles or 4 miles or 5 miles, something like that, away from Delaware Water Gap, which is pretty nice. It's really early, so I'm gonna get there like 2:30, I'm thinking. 2. So turn onto this little fire road, or whatever it is. It's an old road. And we're closing in on Delaware Water Gap. I've been moving the last couple miles. It's in a zone. Look at this. Swimming pool. It's a through hiker pool. I know PR would love it. We've been on this road walk for a while. It's actually pretty nice. It's cool. Old fire tower spot. Nice. Yeah, it's always cool seeing stuff like that. I wish it was still here because I would be going up in it. I love fire towers. Absolutely love them. All right, so that awesome view that I just showed you was the view of Mount Mincy, and it's like the final spot, like pretty much the last view, and then you drop down, boom, to Delaware Water Gap. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna cross Eureka Creek, and then we're gonna keep going down, and then boom, it's gonna shoot us out into like this little park, and then we'll walk the road just a little bit right into Delaware Water Gap. Yo, Hawk, why are you going uphill? You're supposed to be going to Delaware Water Gap. That's downhill. Well, you see, I took a wrong turn. I missed my turn. Oh, I was cruising too. I missed my turn and I went way down there. Boop. That's where I originally came from. So that's the trail. And this is where I got messed up. I just went straight right here. But look, so I kept going forward. Double blocked by them roadies. And I can't believe I didn't see this, but I just kept trucking. I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna stop and put on a dry pair of socks because it doesn't even matter. I was on a good pace too, and then boom, it's just like it's a spirit killer when you go. I mean, it's different when you go off trail. You just like stay flat, but when you drop, boom. I'm pretty sure I dropped all the way down to like Eureka Creek before it hits the trail. So I was like, man, this looks like Eureka Creek, but I didn't see no sign anywhere. And that's where I'm like, oh man, I think I messed up. And pulled up gut hooks, and sure enough, so. Man, this is beautiful. And this is Mount Mincy. Over here. Yeah. There's a view right before you get to Delaware Water Gap. I think we're like a mile away. And it's a great view of the Delaware River. Bingo, bango. All right. This is Eureka Creek. Oh, isn't that peaceful? It sure is. See? Eureka Creek. And now I've seen what it looks like upstream too. Council Rock. I'm assuming it's this rock right here. This is where I go to my AT, anonymous counseling. Because I might have a problem, but I can admit it, you know. That's the first step, is admittal. Is that a word? Admittal? I don't think that's a word. I've never claimed to be an English major either, so, you know. Made it to Delaware Water Gap. That little pond that I was sitting at, Well, I sat at a little pond, and it's the first time I've been there where there hasn't been people there. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna use these benches this time. Boop. So that's where we came down this hill. This is the Deer Head Lodge, I think it is. I've always thought it'd be cool to stay there, but I don't know how service and Wi-Fi is. Yeah, we're right in town. And see where this lady's on the phone by the Double Blaze. Yeah, I'm gonna walk to there. Instead of going right where the trail goes, I'm gonna go left to the Roadway Inn, the Clarion Inn, or the Poconos Inn. It's all the same hotel, just 3 different names. You figure it out, I can't. But that's the plan. Oh, I'm gonna stop at the bakery too. I'm gonna walk right by it. So off to the hotel. Well, first the bakery, then the hotel. And then tomorrow I'll start right here, boom, and go that way. Or yeah, baby. So, you're not getting me today, Jersey. Tomorrow. I couldn't stop myself from walking here because, well, I don't know why. But now I'm going back into Delaware Water Gap, and I'm going to get a hotel, baby. Alrighty, guys. End of the day recap. Day number 16. We left PA 33, which is Wind Gap, 1281.4. We're now sitting in Delaware Water Gap, 1296.9. Makes it a 15.5 mile day with maybe an extra 1.5 miles of lost bonus miles. It's always fun. And today, it was all right. I mean, it wasn't bad. The rain stopped early. We're in Delaware Water Gap. I ate at the bakery, had lobster rolls, 2 of them. They were delicious, but they're not as good as the ones in Maine because they added some lettuce and celery and stuff in there. So, not quite up to par as the lobster rolls in Maine, that's for sure. And figured I could let you guys know, my Facebook post on Alda site got me some pretty good information. And then I got some information from other people that helped me out a lot on this who's hiked the AT the most times. So everybody knows Warren Doyle's got it 9 times, 9 through hikes. We're talking about through hikes, 9 through hikes, and Warren Doyle's also done 9 section hikes, total 18. We're just worried about through hikes. So Warren Doyle's got 9. There's a guy named Ward Leonard. I've heard of him before. People have mentioned it. So he's done it 10 times. And then rumors. These are just rumors. I kind of believe the Ward Leonard one. Yeah, I mean, what's not to, how can you not believe it? 10 times. They made an article in a magazine about him. But there's this guy named Sacco apparently has done it 13 times. So who really knows? Nobody really knows. I guess Ward Leonard is like the magic number so far of 10, because that's pretty well confirmed, I guess. I don't really know how all these are confirmed. Mine are all tracked now. The last few have been tracked, and I've documented the last 5. But I took photos all in 12. So, I mean, I've got proof of all mine, I guess. Doesn't really matter as long as I'm out here. But I was just running through my brain and curious today. And I was wondering if anybody actually even knew. It's like a mystery. So, yeah, that's a wrap on the day. I'm heading out of here tomorrow around 10:30, 11 o'clock in the morning. Going to be walking into New Jersey, checking PA off the list. So, yeah, that's Dedilio, day 16, 15.5 miles. And I hope you guys had a great, great day. And I'll touch back with you guys in the morning, baby.